NBA2K Sports. Glad you're here with us tonight for this Monday night presentation. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. And we'll be hearing from DA along the sideline all game long. It's the Los Angeles Clippers and the Miami Heat.
Nice read by Dwayne Wade. Beautiful.
Stolen by Bosh.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Here's Wade. Excellent D there from George.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
To the paint. And Allen with the slam.
He could have tried to force a shot there. Instead, LeBron keeps his eyes up, finds an open teammate.
Jackson drives in. George, no good. It's been a quick start for Miami. 6-point game.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Morris, no good.
Oh, my God, they can't buy one. 0 for 4. Sometimes this happens.
Boy, that was quick.
Decide to take their first time out here.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
Trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And a guy who's bounced around the league a little. Surprising, given that Morris is a solid shooter and a pretty good defender and rebounder.
And Morris drops them both. Now the Heat with it. Big stretch here going 10-2. LeBron outside. The three. No good. Shot missing. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Jackson with it. Pass to Zubac. Now Morris. He's guarded by Battier. Shoots. And it's Leonard missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the Clippers get called for the foul. The Heat shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Game continues to evolve, Greg. Any changes in particular that you do not like?
That's a great question. You know, I'd like to see the replay review streamlined a little bit better. I wouldn't mind a touch more physicality being allowed in the game, but as much as we tend to complain, the one thing I have learned is if you're honest, you go back, we always complain. I don't care what the era is. Nobody's ever truly happy, and I'm not going to spend all my time worrying about that stuff, partner. I'm just going to enjoy the game that we are all so fortunate enough to be able to watch.
Totally agree. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. And it's Rondo with the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. Down by 12. Here's Cousins. The Clippers rebound. The tray. And again, no good by the Clippers.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
And it's Wade penetrating. It's deflected.
Great anticipation by DeMarcus. His instincts are excellent pretty much in every phase of the game.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They establish results.
Clippers trail by 14. Outside, Batum to end the run. And the layup good by Beverly.
When he's not shooting threes, you'll find Patrick Beverly at the rim.
58 seconds left to play here in the first. Now here's Lewis. Back to Smith. Pass to Miller. Shot clock at 6. Takes the 3. Unable to get that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Kept alive. Here's Mann. A second chance effort. Misses off the right iron. The Heat leading by 12. To the inside. Haslem. And the jam by Udonis Haslem.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
Here's Chalmers. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
1 second left. And so it's Miami with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. The defensive... They've been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Heat team out there.
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And Batum brings length and a versatile game to his spot on the wing, and his defense always a big asset for this team. He's the kind of player that everybody needs to have out there, kind of a glue guy.
Back to Chalmers. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Zubac. It's not going to go for him. And Miami the other way now.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Miller with a wide open look. No good on the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Batum for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Batum's got 5 points now this quarter.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Pass to Kennard. Here's Mann, defended by Chalmers. Poked loose and stolen by Miller. Down low and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. First trip to the line for him here. The free throw drops for Chalmers. And so Chalmers nails both of them.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Pass to Zubac. And a miss there on the triple.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Here's Haslem. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Morris into the lane. Count that bucket.
Rondo is out there to distribute the ball. He is a master at finding the open man.
the D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Here's Miller, and it's sent back by George.
Not going to be Paul George with that move. He's too long and too talented of a defender.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Kevin, thank you. Now, we have seen continued growth with the NBA's affiliated leagues the last few years. Think about the explosion in popularity of the WNBA, the Basketball Africa League, expansion of the 2K League, greater pay in the WNBA and the G League pathway, along with the unionization of G League players. The league continues to show its commitment to expanding opportunities on multiple levels. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. It's a 16-point game.
The confidence Leonard shows from range now, you wouldn't know it was once a weakness.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Chalmers. It's hauled in by George. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And that's some physical defense against Morris, who attacks with one of his many moves. And we'll just see what he does here at the line. Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
And the basket by Chalmers.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on George. The Heat shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Clippers trail by 17. Pass to Kennard. Fires from deep. Rebound by Smith. 29 seconds left to play here in the half. Miller outside. Now Lewis. Smith for 3. It doesn't go for him.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
Kawhi has all the physical gifts, and the one thing I love, he really can pass.
And here's Chalmers from the arc. And the man with a big gap on the scoreboard. The second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Zubac, that's good.
Good vision, good decision by Reggie. Pushing for a better shot, finds an open man.
And the dunk by Smith.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. George with the ball. Now Smith defending. There's Jackson with the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Jackson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Miami leading by 12. Allen for the 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Allen's got 5.
And this is Allen's game. One of the...
Oh,
Letting it all hang out when George takes flight. Just enjoy the show.
Nobody near Allen. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time. Allen's got 5 points now in the quarter. Outside Leonard. Takes a 3. Can't hit that one. And it's Miami the other way.
Even though that one didn't go down, I like the offensive game plan here. 3 for 4 coming out of the break.
Allen inside the three-point line. Good work defensively by Morris. Here's Jackson. And it's blocked by Lewis. Back to Allen. Fires the three. Good on the triple. 10 points for him.
Just
making substitutions here. And here is Los Angeles now. They trail by 18. Pass to Beverly. Clippers moving the ball around. Man gets the three-pointer to fall. Mann's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Here's Zubac. 2 points. That one goes. Zubac has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Stolen by Lewis. In transition, here comes Miami. Shots good by Miller. And the Heat lead by 17.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Here's Beverly. Poked away. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
Battier, that's for 2. And there's another one for the Heat.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's the 3. Clippers working now with the new shot clock. And again, no good by the Clippers. Pass to Lewis. At the elbow, it's Allen. Again, the Heat, good for 2.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
No good, unable to end this run. And so Miller will bring it up for Miami. This one for 3. Kicks it out to Allen. Pass to Johnson. 5 to shoot. From the arc. Allen's shot is off.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Kennard's shot is off. Miami leading by 21. And here's Miller. Allen surveying the D from downtown. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller. Allen's got 13 points. They're really on their heels at this point.
Yeah, on both ends of the floor, Kevin. They've lost some confidence along the way.
The strength and body control of Reggie Jackson gives him an edge against physical defense, potential and one.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And high-quality numbers for him all season long. How about 81 from the line? And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
To the middle. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. It's the Heat ending the 3rd quarter with a The Heat leading by 21. Here's Johnson. Pass to Allen. Clock at 6. Teardrop shot. They get the rebound. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And the first one at the line is good. Greg, you played against some terrific players, including the late, great Kobe Bryant. I'd love to hear your thoughts on playing against Kobe.
I mean, his passing is still tough, I'm sure, for many to deal with because he was just taken from us at such a young age. But this guy was a ferocious competitor and someone who showed us in life and in tragedy that you need to make the most of every moment that we have here. You know, I just appreciated to really the fans getting to know Kobe once his career was over, because I think he was able to let his guard down a little bit and show us a lighter side, a more compassionate side.
That is an excellent point.
You know, he was the 24th pick in 2011. I think it's safe for us to say Jackson's outplayed that draft slot.
Here's Los Angeles now. And Leonard has it in the corner. And the shot is long.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
And how about Allen? Able to control his body on these physical finishes. Terrific at keeping the balance as he's getting bumped by the defense.
And the Clippers making a change here.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
And the first one drops.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Los Angeles making a switch here. And, Smitty, we see the success and the great talent level in the WNBA. Do you ever think we're going to see a woman on an NBA roster?
Well, Kevin, that's a good question. Let's look at the history of the game. We've had 2 women drafted, Denise Long back in 1969 and Lucia Harris in 1977. I will say this, Kevin, I do believe so. I think in my era, there's one player I got a chance to watch and play against that could have played for sure was Cheryl Miller.
Now into the lineup for the Clippers.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the 4th quarter. Clippers moving the ball around. Yep, that one goes in there. 8 points for Marcus Morris.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
There's Miller with the 3. Sinks the triple.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Wide open look here for Zubac. Top of the key jumper, no good. And now running up the court, Miller pushing it up. Kicks it out to Allen. Second chance shot. Lets it go with the 3. No good on the shot. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Outside for George. Over Allen. The Clippers keep it alive. And the dunk by Zubac.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Makes it off the glass.
Excellent concentration from Paul George, overwhelming the aggressive defense with his strength and determination.
Allen outside. Greg, after we saw top prospects like LaMelo Ball and R.J. Hampton playing a year in Australia, the NBA G League sweetened the deal to attract those blue chippers to this G League, which I think is a very interesting topic and a very interesting way to go.
It is. You know, I think the salaries now can exceed $500,000, not to mention the endorsement deals, and they're on a single team that's built around their needs. Certainly an enticing option for those who want to skip the college route.
Does this affect colleges, in your opinion, in their recruiting?
Not at all. You're going to love your school no matter who plays for them, especially if you're winning.
And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Yes, smart choice. I really like that play.
Now here's Rondo. And there it is for him.
Really admire the fact that Rondo is not afraid to go down there in the paint from time to time.
Pass to Allen. From deep. Oturu with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Beyond the arc. No good that time. Allen for the three. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
He clearly wants to try and close this game out strong, but your deep range isn't there. You just can't keep forcing it.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
And here is Los Angeles now. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Allen outside. Lets the three fly. Oturu with the rebound. Deep two from Beverly. Miller grabs the miss. Deflects the pass. Here's Rondo. Lays it up off the glass.
That's just good basketball. Can't ask for a better look.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciate